Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, today we are checking out the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is episode 5 called Truth. And funny that that's the name of the title after what happened in the last episode. Oh man, guys, that was a hell of a cliffhanger that we had. Just a visual image that was crazy. I just can't wait to get to the next episode.
You know, there's been so many powerful moments throughout all the Marvel movies and shows and things like that, but I don't know if I've ever seen imagery that hit harder than that Captain America shield with the bottom third, like, covered in blood. I mean, that was wild. We're learning so much. And that gray area between who's the good guys, who's the bad guys, and what it takes to get the job done is getting grayer. So I'm really excited to see where this episode takes us.
All right, with that being said, let's go! Oh, he's just bailing.
Oh, hear that? Helicopters? I wonder if they're looking for him.
Well, he's chipped. I mean, well, the local authorities will have to look for him per usual, but...
He told me. Not last night. You're right, man. This suit comes with expectations, right?
Oh.
You consistently make the right decisions in the heat of battle. Time to go to work. Time to go to work.
Oh, wow. So he's over it.
You guys should see a medic. You don't look so good. You saw what happened. You know what I had to do. I killed him because I had to. He killed Lamar.
He didn't kill Lamar, John. Don't go down that road. Believe me, it doesn't end well.
If you explain what happened, they may consider your record. We don't want anyone else to get hurt. You gotta give me the shield, man.
It doesn't matter anymore. Bro took the serum.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. He almost got me.
You made a mistake.
You don't want to do this.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, wasn't ready for this.
Well, it's going to be up to Bucky to take him down here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Man, I can't believe we're seeing a battle with these guys.
Oh. Could really use you here, Falcon. Oh. Oh.
Oh, now Bucky's got the shield.
Yeah.
Why are you making me do this?
Why are you making me do this?
Oh, shorted out the arm.
Oh, no. Is Bucky's arm junk now?
Oh, he was going for the 86 shot there.
Yeah, this dude's losing it.
We could have been a team.
Okay. Oh. That's where I always get worried for Sam because he's not a super soldier.
I am Captain America.
Oh.
Oh, what? Jesus,
Oh,
he's lost it.
Completely lost it. Oh.
Okay, looks like Bucky's arm's working
Yeah.
again.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, he broke his arm big time.
Broke a super soldier's arm.
It's over, John. It's mine.
Oh. Well, he ain't going to be out very long.
What?
I think Bucky made his intention clear.
Yeah, Bucky was pretty outspoken about
Wanted Falcon to be.
not wanting this guy to be Captain America, and now look what happened.
Yep. He always wanted Falcon to be the one to do it.
I just, the thing with Falcon being Captain America, as we saw with previous fights, he's not a super soldier.
Exactly. That's I'm always so nervous for him up against these guys.
Now the serum's gone.
Yeah. I mean, short of giving him like an Iron Man suit. But I feel like that's just such a cop-out for everybody. Oh, just give him a suit.
Captain America killing a foreign national in public, it's kind of like a big deal, like international incident big. Folks higher up on payroll are all over it now. So unfortunately.
They're taking jurisdiction.
What happened to these?
Just a bag of junk now.
She's got people helping her from all over the world, on all platforms. She's really, really good at this thing. How'd these break? Anyway, all we could do now is sit tight and just chill. Sometimes there's nothing to do until there's something to do.
That's bizarrely wise.
Right?
Thanks, Torres.
Sure.
Oh, he's walking away with it.
Wait, yo, you forgot the wings.
Keep 'em.
Oh, that was our big moment right there.
I think it was.
John F. Walker, it is the order of this council that you are no longer to act in any capacity as a representative of the United States government or its military.
He's got the...
I dedicated my life to your mandates. I only ever did what you asked of me, what you told me to be and trained me to do, and I did it.
You will be given an other than honorable discharge, retroactive to the beginning of the month. You will hold no rank in retirement and receive no benefit.
Wow. But he's a super soldier still.
Consider yourself extremely fortunate, Mr. Walker, and return the shield to us with expedience.
They just do not know what it takes to be Captain America. It's not like I'm just gonna disappear.
Okay, focus. You start by visiting Lamar's parents. They need to see you. And then we can build.
Who's this now?
Yeah, who
They're
is
building
this?
it up, that's for sure.
Well, these boots are not made for walking.
This is Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
These guys in ties, they got a whole thing to protect.
Excuse me. Who are you?
I actually think it was the second best choice you've ever made in your life. Oh, you want to know what the first best choice was? Picking up the phone when I call you. Don't worry about the shield. I know you don't have it. It doesn't really belong to the government. It's kind of a legal gray area. I'll be in touch.
Now, we saw her in some other Marvel ones, and Diamond Dave and The Answer told us we would get to know her through this series.
Yeah. Interesting.
There's nothing on it.
She's Mrs. Nobody? That's why it's Dad's role to be Mr. Nobody. I just don't know how much longer these people are going to follow Carly.
Says here the GRC accused them of harboring and abetting international fugitives, so they raided the place and shut it down.
Wow.
I've lost count of how many others. How many times do we have to pay with our lives just to be citizens of this goddamn planet? The movement is ready. They're not going to stop. Not unless we make them. It's time.
Oh, there's the monument in Sokovia he's talking about.
Ladies, I took the liberty of crossing off my name in your book. I hold no grudges for what you thought you had to do.
We will take him to the raft, where he will live out his days. It would be prudent to make yourself scarce in Wakanda for the time being, White Wolf.
Fair enough.
Can I get a spear, maybe?
May I have another favor to ask of you?
Spear. Did you get a spear? Tell me you got a spear.
Whoa. What you doing, man? Where you going?
Go and see your grandfather.
He in the back.
Thanks.
I'll be back there.
Yeah.
Check on her.
Is this,
He's going to see Isaiah.
yeah. I couldn't place it at first, but he's the guy who played Cuba Gooding Jr.'s dad in Men of Honor.
Oh, I didn't see
Classic
that.
with Robert in it. You've never seen Men of Honor?
No, I haven't seen it. Add it to the list.
Add it to the list. I was like, where do I know this guy from? And it took me a minute.
I used to be like you until I saw Men, the Red Tails, the famous 332 fight for this country, only to come home to find crosses burned on their lawn.
But you were a super soldier like Steve. You could have been the next.
The next? What?
Steve did not put you in jail.
Just in case he's referring to the Tuskegee Airmen, Red Tails, a group of African-American pilots in World War II, P-51 pilots.
I heard the brass talking about blowing the POW camp to hell to hide the evidence. Those are my men. My brothers, not evidence. So I bust out of the facility one night, and I brought them boys back. And what did I get for saving their lives?
Oh.
For the next 30 years, they experimented on me, trying to figure out why the serum worked. There was a nurse. She took pity on me, wrote up some fake reports, something. She had me declared dead.
Oh, shit, that's how he got out.
Yep.
You think things are different? You think times are different? You think I wouldn't be dead in a day if you brought me out? You want to believe jail was my fault because you got that white man's shield. They were worried my story might get out. They erased me, my history, but they've been doing that for 500 years. Pledge allegiance to that, my brother. They will never let a black man be kept in America. And even if they did, no self-respecting black man would ever want to be.
Oh, who was that on his
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
It was a rough day.
You mean with Isaiah Bradley?
What they did to him. Yeah, how many people still owe mom and dad something?
All of them? All that's left for sure.
It might be time to call in a few of those favors. Gonna fix this damn boat. Hey, it's Sam Wilson, Paul's youngest boy from up the street. Hey, Miss Patty. You remember my mom and dad?
I don't know how we're gonna get it out. Give me some more guys for this.
Tommy, Carlos, man, this is amazing. Thanks so much, man.
Hey, look, y'all. Word goes out to Wilson family when he needs help. You know, we still got a bit of usefulness in us.
So how do we get it off the truck?
You're welcome. Just dropping this off. You can sign for it and I'll go. I called in a favor from the Wakandans.
Ooh, new set of wings. Gotta be, right?
Hi. Oh, hold on. Gotta go up.
Of course.
Is that One Crazy Summer where they fixed up the boat? And
Sure
they also did it in Summer Rental with John Candy for the regatta.
The regatta is One Crazy Summer.
Oh, what was the race they did in Summer Rental?
I don't know.
He had to race Colonel Troutman.
I don't know about that. Put a Corvette in or a Ferrari engine in it. A Ferrari engine in a little boat.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the evolution of the engine starting. When it starts, hey!
No. Carla's gonna throw in the towel?
Think she's gonna double down.
Maybe you have to stop her?
I got Joaquin working.
Simo says there's only one way.
What's the favor from the Wakanda? I'm guessing new improved wings.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Or is... Is it a suit? It's a suit. It's a suit. He needs a suit.
Well, I don't want to make it weird for your family.
Just stay here. The people in this town are the most welcoming people in the world. They don't care if you wear small T-shirts or if you have 6...
Hey, small T-shirts. Whoa.
You know, people are nice.
But don't flirt with my sister. Because if you do, I'll have Carlos cut you up and feed you to the fish.
Okay.
All right, come on, show us.
It's not wings, man. I'm telling you.
You don't think so?
After I saw what happened to Lamar, I went after him.
That guy, he's the one that killed our boy?
Nope.
Yes. I would never let the person who did that get away.
He just lied straight to his parents. I mean, it's what makes them feel better, so he might be doing the right thing instead of telling them, no, that person got away.
Yeah.
You know, so.
He was so proud of you when they made you Captain America. And he would tell me every day what an honor it was to be your partner. It meant the world to him.
For me, too. I'm sorry. If you ever need me, I'm always here for you.
And I'm really, really strong now. Sister didn't look like she was...
not too approving.
No. But I suppose every family's going to kind of handle it in their own...
different.
Their own way.
I have a job for you. Oh, please, if it weren't for me, you'd still be rotting away in that Algerian prison. I can give you double this time. I promise you won't regret saying yes. So what's it going to be?
What's she up to?
She got somebody hijacking something?
Playing with the shield.
Hurry!
Well, what else would you expect of kids? I mean, it's Captain America's shield. You tell me you're not going to take a look?
You're going to play with it. Get the engine start reveal or what? Or we just get a slow sunrise walk?
Yep, slow walk.
Couldn't have got a little Wakanda engine tech for the boat, maybe? Hey, how about one more favor?
One more. Old Detroit diesel in there.
Okay, so there should be a 3/16 bolt that goes in the big gear. Nope.
No.
What do you mean, no? You didn't even look.
Have to.
Hi, Sarah. In our defense, we were supposed to be done long before you woke.
I don't come up to this guy to tell you how to barrel roll or whatever, so don't come down here and start messing around with things you clearly don't understand. Bye.
Oh.
Off. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you. Love you, bro.
Oh, she told them.
Yeah.
Stop. No. Done. There's no such thing. There's a problem.
They were teasing that box from Wakanda way too long.
Who's throwing that? Okay.
Feels weird. Picking it up again.
What is the thing just
The legacy of that shield is complicated, to say the least.
When Steve told me what he was planning, I don't think either of us really understood what it felt like for black men to be handed the shield. How could we? I owe you an apology. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You got the trees all padded up.
Padded up.
You still having those nightmares?
All the time. It means I remember. It means a part of me is still there. Which means a part of the Winter Soldier's still in me.
You up for a little tough love? You want to climb out of that hell you're in. Do the work. You were stopping all the wrongdoers you enabled as the Winter Soldier because you thought it would bring you closure. You go to these people and say sorry because you think it'll make you feel better, right? But you got to make them feel better. You got to go to them and be of service. I'm sure there's at least one person in that book who needs closure about something, and you're the only person.
Oh, no.
His old buddy Yuri.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You know Carly won't quit. Call me when you have a lead, and I'll be there.
Professionals.
Definitely.
And we're partners.
Co-workers.
But we're also a couple guys with a mutual friend.
Friends now gone.
So we're a couple of guys.
I can live with that.
Perfect.
Thanks for the help, man. Meant a lot.
Of course.
They're going to tease us on the suit? Or what's ever in the box? I know it's not new wings. It's not new
I
wings.
think it's new wings.
I don't think it's new wings. I think it's an Iron Man-esque suit, is what I think. Like a hybrid between like Spider-Man and Iron Man's suit. Something that's going to allow him to perform as Captain America would without the serum.
I always thought that just giving everybody suits, though, was kind of a cop-out.
Yeah, but did Black Panther have superpowers or just a really badass suit? Both?
I think both.
Stop. Oh,
You don't rename a boat. That's bad luck.
you can't sell. I know the speech. It's not smart, but
Oh, because they were going to sell it. I got you.
there's a fight out there, and then there's our fight here. And bro, you have taken them both on. So you really gonna let Isaiah Bradley get in your head? You gonna let him decide what you do next?
Isaiah's been to hell and back. If I was in his shoes, I'd probably feel the exact same way. What would be the point of all the pain and sacrifice if I wasn't willing to stand up and keep fighting?
Boom, right there.
Now let's see that new set of wings.
It's not wings. Okay, so obviously we're getting training.
Yeah.
He's athletic, he's strong, he's agile. He's going to still need some help.
He was catching it pretty good beforehand, but I guess he's throwing it faster.
All day, man.
What's that? You know that day.
Don't break the dock, guy.
Getting the hang of it now.
Jesus, come on.
Just show us what they gave you.
We take some early bets.
Like a cheeseburger bet?
Like old school. Like old school guys at the mill. I'll buy you a Coke. Oh, it's St. Pierre.
He's back.
What?
Whoa.
That's some heavy duty stuff.
So we're working with criminals now.
We are criminals. George gets his payback and we get a killer.
You invite me here for a picnic or what?
Un test en quelque sorte. Nous sommes pactés et nulle passe. Pourquoi nous allons gagner? We're going to make sure the GRC vote never happens.
Je suis pas ici pour ta cause. I'm only here to kill the Falcon.
You'll get your chance. Tonight we go to battle. All of us.
He's not so sure.
He's not in.
When we look back, all these pings are from places just before the Flag Smashers hit. Clearly, they're all over Europe. Earlier today, we got one from New York. I can't promise you they're not using a VPN or masking their location, but
Great work, Joaquin. I'll take it from here.
The suit.
Look, the right people will go along with this. They always do. You
have to consider the optics.
The optics or whatever we show them.
Oh, whatever we show them.
Do we really need to bother with a vote? There are troops in place. I can make a call and have the refugees move now.
We're not rounding them up like cat. And we still do not have sufficient resources in the resettlement camps.
What's sufficient? They can't stay where they are forever.
Oh, that's the guy from the park.
Got a Coke on the line here. Old school. Ice cold 20-ounce bottle of Coke on the line here.
It's going to be some nanotech wings.
Oh, come on! Come on!
They're not
really?
going to show us.
Really? It's the suit, man.
It's wings. It's a new set of wings.
Clearly, they're setting him up to be Captain America.
Oh, I understand that, but then once he'll have the Captain America suit with the Wakanda wings on it, and it'll be perfect. He's not going to give up the wings, right?
He said he didn't need the old ones. How are those wings fitting in that box?
How does the Iron Man suit fit in something like this big?
Shush.
Here we go. He's making his own.
Oh, he's making his own shield.
Making his own shield. These aren't exactly the best welds in the world, but let it go. Oh, I mean, it's not, vibranium or whatever, but all right. Oh, what an episode, folks. They got us with the cliffhanger at the end. Oak and I were going back and forth with what we thought was in the case, but
no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Anywhere. No spoilers. Anywhere.
This series has just been a real pleasant surprise. I know that, a lot of the Marvel series, so they caught a little bit of flack online. Some people didn't think they were great or, whatever, but I've really enjoyed this one. And I like that we've been able to just focus on a handful of characters over some long format storytelling where we've been able to have a number of episodes. It just gives you so much more depth to the characters than what we're used to getting out of the traditional movies. So I've really liked that. It's interesting too because everyone kind of has the same goal from all sides, from Carly to Falcon to even the government, but they're just all doing it different ways. Now, of course, the government is bogged down in bureaucracy and getting things done. I mean, anybody who's been to any sort of government offices or had to get anything done. I mean, what's the wait for a passport now? Like 12 weeks or something? I mean,
red tape everywhere.
Yeah, so just imagine that, but you're trying to get food and medical supplies and get sorted and get your social security numbers back, whatever it might be. You know, so that's the government's problem. Carly's doing things obviously with a much more violent way of doing things, thinking she can, you know, wake people up to it. But at the end of the day, she's still, I don't know if she's completely thought through her plan, because at the end of the day, she's still going to need somebody to execute what has to be done. I mean, what does she think she's going to take over the world and just start calling the shots? It seems a bit short-sighted, I think, on her end, but you know, youth, that's kind of the rap that they get, so who knows. And then it was cool seeing Sam and Bucky working things out. I was hoping for the 1980s fixing up the boat montage and drop a Ferrari engine in there and have it win the regatta, but if any folks are interested, you'll get the reference. But no, this one was a lot of fun, and you can see that so many of the things that Sam is battling with and going back and forth with what he feels and what he thinks is right. Does he feel like he owes something to Steve Rogers? And at the end, he said, you know, Steve's gone. It doesn't really matter what he thought. Those are the, you know, Sam and Bucky are the ones left that have to continue forward. So I really enjoyed this episode. It was a lot more character driven, I think, than the last couple that we saw, but still had the big tease at the end.
Yeah, this was great. And I'm going to second Mason Quinn's sentiments here about the story and the character development that we get with being a series as opposed to a movie. I've seen just about everything Marvel. There are a couple movies I missed, you know, very much on purpose for the channel, but otherwise, you know, doing this channel, you know, I went and saw everything, and the TV shows just never really interested me that much. Or I wasn't interested in them. You know, I always considered Marvel stuff, and I've mentioned this in previous episodes, I've always considered this Marvel stuff to be big screen stuff. I need to see it on the big screen. I need to see, you know, all the action and the fights, you know, with the sound and the giant screen to have that like full immersive experience. But you forget, like, there's only so much you can tell in a story, even a 3-hour long story, as some of these Marvel movies have gotten. And I'm really enjoying the character development. The people that they throw in aren't just afterthoughts. They have a purpose. They have dialogue. I really liked Isaiah's backstory. You know, they gave us a little history. It got pretty heavy. I don't want to, you know, dance around the subject. I don't want to get too much into it because, you know, I know it's kind of a hot button for people, and, you know, that's not what we're really doing on this channel. But I really did like the history, the fact that he brought up the Red Tails, of course, the Tuskegee Airmen, and there's so much to be learned from all that. If you're not familiar with the Tuskegee Airmen, even if you're not a World War II history buff, I strongly recommend looking them up and learning that part of our history, because it's absolutely incredible. But in any regard, I was happy to see Isaiah's story. It was also interesting to learn that they were testing more soldiers. I mean, so Isaiah's story is a historical lesson, but at the same time, it really adds to the whole story, because Steve Rogers wasn't just the super soldier they tried creating. They tried creating other super soldiers, and we learned it didn't work. There was government cover-ups and things like that. So it really added to that backstory. You know, we see Carly. She's got George St. Pierre back, who I love, but he's very much a bad guy. He's bringing weapons and explosivs, and you can see Carly's other people in her group are not on board with this.
Yeah,
at least
especially her second in command.
Yeah, you know, he does not seem like he's loving it. And how many times have we seen movies or stories where somebody starts off in the right direction and they kind of go rogue, and they have to have a friend be like, no, this isn't the way, you know? But So I'm really enjoying the story development, the tease of the, I need one more favor. So look, we're grown men, so it's fun to do bets, but I don't know, when I used to work in construction back when I was in college, that was like always the bet. I'll bet you a Coke. It's like, wait, a Coke. It's like $1. That's the bet. So it's more of a principal bet. So we have a Coke on the line. Mm-hmm. I think that case, given its size and everything. Now, I said, it can't be wings, but he brought up a very good point. The whole wings suit was on his back, and like a backpack that big. Tony Stark had the nanotech. When he said, for me, when he's like, don't you want the wings? And he said, I don't need them. That was, for me, him giving up being the Falcon. That was giving up being the Falcon. Now, would it be interesting to have the shield and the wings?
Be pretty badass to fly.
It would be pretty awesome to be able to fly and throw the shield, but they showed us, training and working on his strength and his aesthetics or calisthenics and his agility. That's not enough for me to be Captain America. I mean, he's obviously a very athletic individual, a lot of strength, which they showed with the previous Captain America, and it wasn't enough. So how do we create a Captain America who has adequate powers to fight the bad guys without taking the super serum? And that is to have a suit. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be Iron Man with the jet boosters and that he's going to be able to fly.
No, it's going to have wings.
I don't think it's going to have wings. All I'm saying is if it's some crazy, like with Spider-Man, his suit, it was some protection. Maybe there's, obviously Bucky's arm gives him strength. They can do that. So maybe the suit gives him the strength. And I don't think that would be cheesy. Look, Iron Man's suit made him fly. It had, had the what generated the power. It was totally different. Spider-Man never needed the suit. I think it was interesting that Tony Stark gave him, nanotech. It was just cool that Stark helped him out.
But we had the Hulkbuster suit. He had one.
The Hulkbuster suit, but that was more of a novelty. That wasn't, a continual thing that was kept throwing at us. So I know this is going long-winded. My prediction, no spoilers, is that this is a new and improved Captain America suit, courtesy of our friends in Wakanda, and also they can make it bulletproof, as we saw.
Because that is the problem with, we saw with some of Carly's super soldiers. Yeah, you're strong and you can run and you can jump and you can do whatever, but a bullet's still going to stop you.
Yes.
So that's the problem.
For the sake of protection, I would like the Captain America suit to have some sort of full face shield.
I was telling you, I get so nervous when Falcon's in there fighting with these guys because I'm like, he's a normal guy. He's not a super soldier.
I don't know that they would change the mask, but I feel like, because it's, that's tradition. But I feel like an open jaw is really, really dangerous. So maybe just a full face mask. It's like Batman. The guy's got all the protective gear in the world. But if you take a punch to the jaw, that's really bad. But that's the Batman suit, so that's what they go with. But in any regard, a ton of quality content, more backstory. They're saving the boat. And Sam's got to go to New York City to try to do some more saving, which we'll pick up in the next episode. But this was another really good one for me, and I'm kind of torn between, part of you said, I wish I would have watched this earlier. It's really good. I wish I would have just been like, okay, let's give it a chance. But on the flip side of that, I'm glad I'm doing a first-time watch with my buddy here for the channel and for everyone out there watching.
Exactly. If we would have jumped on, we wouldn't be able to do the first-time watch with all of you. So I plan to look very smug enjoying my Coke from the Appleton Oak after I win the bet. So for the Appleton Oak, I'm Mason Quinn. This has been Bad Medicine. We will see you guys on the next one right here.